Howdy everyone, it's Togmo. Today I'll be streaming my Grand Arena. Today it's Obi-Wan, and he has a decent roster. Good Revan squad. Fleet's not included, so that poor Fleet rank won't help me. A bit lacking. I thought he was a bit stronger, to be honest. So I think, looking at that, I go in as the clear favourite. Now, he did hit me when I last looked. He's gone in, he's hit my first order team. One battle. I'm not sure what he used, but he's in and out. I set my Revan on defense there. And I've got my Karth sort of Mongol team. My Zalbar and Mission, unfortunately, G7, I think, so they're a little weak, but at the moment at 2.6 million GP, they're not seen all that much. So they're a good team. There's my Night Sisters team. They're reasonably well modded, because I use them in the Sith raid, but they are modded for the Sith raid. So Daka, Talia, and Asajj are very slow. Mother Towson's a little bit quicker, and I tried to make her a bit quicker, mostly for PvP. So yeah, she's at 221. So I don't know if he's just given up or whether that's it. Now he's put his Revan on defense. Now when I saw his Revan on defense, I was very happy. I know most people go, oh crap, Revan's on D, but I've got a Traya team that I use to take out that team. I do have Darth Revan, but not available for this GA. I got him after the lock. And he's got a Boba-led Bounty Hunters team, which I haven't actually had much experience taking on. They're usually always boss leads, and I've got a JTR team that deals with that very easily, but that'll be a little bit different. So the first thing I want to get done is that Revan team. I've got my 5v5 teams loaded out here. Now, as I say, DR isn't available for this, or if he was, he's very, I can't even see him. He was very, very low. I don't think he was available at all. But so they're pretty much my offensive teams. So I've got my Traya team. Now I can mess around with my Traya team a little bit, depending on who I'm taking on, but that's my Revan team right there. Same old strat that, well actually I'd use a different strat to most people, but this was the strat that I first learned. When Revan first come on, I didn't have Revan the first time around, I only got him on the second going. So they'll mark Traya, which I want them to do, which is good. And then I just, whatever. I'll fracture Grandmaster, and that will just keep my Traya alive a little bit longer. Sort of go around and pop some of these bubbles. Sort of meaningless. So all I'm really doing here is just trying to survive long enough to get Annihilate up. So that's only a 4 hit, I think, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'd rather it be a 5. And you just sort of, I don't know, I guess you got to focus down on GK, because when Annihilate does come up, I want to be able to Annihilate Revan. That'll just keep Traya alive a little bit longer. Now this is sort of just a waiting game, really. With the new Bastila, I haven't actually really tried the new Bastila that much, to be honest. Actually, I'm a little bit worried. I'll do this. And so I've got Fear. Who is Fear? Just GK. Oh no, and Jolie. Okay. I haven't really used this team since this new Fear mechanic has come out. Now, unfortunately, this is taking a long time, but this Isolate will help. I might switch it over here and just hope that it doesn't hurt me. So I've actually better get a move on. I better stop talking and start doing something. Oh, it's a good thing that wasn't as powerful as I was hoping. I kind of have to shoot GK. That's a bad move. Oh no, I still got that up. Alright. I'm failing miserably, but I'm still feeling pretty comfortable here. Come on, Annihilate. Oh, it's a bad move. I know it's a good move. He's got torn up. Well, let's do this. And there's bye-bye to Revan. Although, having said that, I probably could have actually gotten rid of Jolie then, because I'd already popped Saviour. Normally I would kill Revan like that, and then I wouldn't have to worry about Jolie. But because I've already popped Saviour, it wouldn't have been a bad move to... And now I guess I've got to think about banners, although I think I'm pretty comfortable here. I'll give that to Thrawn, because I don't think Traya will be able to get topped up from there. And I'll give that back to Scion. So yeah, this is going a bit slower than normal. But yeah, normally this is just a waiting game. So you sort of just wait it out until you get Annihilate up. You don't try to actually pop Saviour at all. You try to get rid of Revan before you destroy anybody. So you just sort of whittle down everybody. I thought my Saviour was, my Annihilate was a little bit ready a bit earlier than it was. And that kind of meant that you have to hit GK, because if GK gets torn up and you get Annihilate up, and you're not able to Annihilate Revan, that's a very frustrating moment. So that was pretty easy, really. I've got a fairly nothing sort of Phoenix team there, and what was my other team? A Bounty Hunter team. So, I looked at his roster, nothing really scared me except potentially that Revan team. And I've still got, I've got quite a lot of solid teams left. Whoops. Get rid of that. That's a fella from my guild, a real life mate of mine actually, who I brought over into the guild. So yeah, I've got a few options here. So what have I got? Bounty Hunters. I don't know, I got too many good squads. I can use my Bounty Hunters. See you later, JTRGs. So I might just go with the... I got my Bounty Hunters. I think I've got this one already in the bag. My Bounty Hunters are better geared than his. I'll go in with the 4. I was taking on Bounty Hunters, I think I am, who knows. As I say, I think this one's already over, actually. It looks like he's likely stopped just after the First Order team. So I get the torn up. Just ability block. We'll go after a squishy character like... we'll see if we can get Zam down. Don't know if I'll have enough firepower. Stunner. Just working killing Greedo. Boom. No, that wasn't as powerful as I was thinking. No, I could pop anyone here. I'll drop Greedo first. That's a nice hit. Drop you next. Try and stun you. Having to kill you twice, Bob, is always a bit of a pain. Well, that execute was very inefficient. Let's kill you off. Oh, it didn't work. Oh. My execute was almost as inefficient as his. And I've got a 12.4, I got both the 12.5 pieces on my bobber. Yeah, there wasn't any. So that'll boom, bring them back up to full, pretty much, which is what I want. Let's pop it. That's a bit more like it. And this should hopefully also bring me to full life. And this is why bounty hunters are so great on offense. Full health, full protection. Everyone sets them on defense lately. I used to set them on defense. And then, yeah, just everyone knows how to counter them, really. Little Ewok team. I haven't had a lot of experience feeding the Ewoks. And they got Logro. So that's not much of a Phoenix team. So what have I got left? Well, I've got my Paup team, which would make very short work of that team. JTR, I've got my Ewoks as well, and CLS. So, I mean, realistically, looking at this, I'll use my Paup team, my CLS team, and my JTR team, and hopefully that'll be first kills. So the question is, who do I want to kill with what? I might go in against the Phoenix with just... Oops, not you, I want you back. Take you and you out. And yes, I do need to get my Chewbacca to G12. I had a roster review done a while back, and it's one of the things Dagger kept telling me to do. Bye-bye. We'll take it off you, although I could have done that to you, but I guess I'll start new. I didn't need to. Yeah. This is almost too easy. But I might not get as many banners as I'd like. Oh, a little dodge. Oh, pop you. And again. Yeah, so full protection on Chewie and CLS. Now I've noticed you can actually take 1 or 2 hits to still be considered full protection, because Chewie definitely did get hit then, and there's no... I don't have his Zeta, so there's no protection regen for him. And who's at the back? Oh, they're Night Sisters. Wow, that's a strange team. So I guess that's what he's working on. No Mother Towers in there, which is interesting. And a somewhat geared Daka. Is there any character that's really of any note? So what have I got left? As I say, I don't think my Darth Revan's, if he's at all available. Oh, Gear 10, really? He's only Gear 11 now. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new GA, isn't it? There's a 3v3 I unlocked him. Yeah, alright, I'm losing my mind. I've not really used my Revan character at all yet, so let's just go in with these two and see what happens, though. They've both got good AoEs. I have no idea. As I say, I haven't used Darth Revan. I figured out all the counters for Darth Revan. I did lose one today, actually, but I very rarely lose. Right, just keep bringing them back. Bye bye. Oh, this almost feels cruel, doesn't it? I feared level 1 initiate. Ouch. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I think this is, you know, as I say, when I saw, I had a feeling for some reason I was playing a better opponent than I am. When I saw his Revan on defense, see, you just look at the arena team, you know, when you scout it initially, I thought, oh, that's because there was about 3 or 4 good Revan teams, or decent Revan teams. And yeah, when I saw him, I thought, oh yeah, this guy, all right. This is the second round, so. Just having a bit of a beer while I play. I've got a beautiful double imperial choc cherry stout that's been aged in a peat whiskey barrel. Actually, it's they call it the Bojingles. It's from a brewery in Australia called Bacchus. They do some great beers. you ever hear, check them out. Brisbane Brewery. I don't know if they ship overseas. So what am I doing now? I'm taking on the Bone Zone, as some people call it. Alright, so I got power. I should use JTR. Let's use JTR. BB-8. I see C-3PO is pretty weak. Actually, who's going to give... doesn't matter. I don't really need banners. Not too worried. Put in... Yeah, let's go in. Actually, what am I doing? I've got the Bone Zone. Clear squad. Let's have some fun. Oops, that's another friend of mine in the guild that I'm with. A real life friend as well. Apollo. Him and... yeah, sorry about all these spams. So, what do I want to do now? I could probably just go in with Nest on itself. I didn't really look. I can't even remember if this team is very geared or not. I don't think it was that geared. Now, my Nest is only G10, and I've only successfully done this, I think, once. Recently, I've seen a lot of other people do it very successfully. And you just hit auto, see what happens. So with the Ewoks, they really have no one. I mean, the Days is there, which is unfortunate. It means that they're no counters. I've got Nest at about, I don't know what she's at, 100 and something % tenacity. So something better happen soon. I think she stacks offense and crit damage. No, she stacks crit damage, not offense. With buffs, I think it is. So if she ever gets a turn or starts to retaliate, we'll see some damage coming, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. As I say, I've only tried this a couple of times. I think the last Territory Wars I did this, and that was the only time I think I've successfully tried it, or even tried it at all. I've always been a bit too nervous. But as I say, this is largely a formality. I'm pretty confident that I have this one won. If he somehow clears my Revan with what he's got left, which is nothing, then, well, I'd have to have been cheated out of it, right? So when's this day is going to pop off? Never. Okay. So this is not actually how the fight should go, but eventually... I resisted that one, which is good. Eventually something will start to happen. And when it does, I imagine she's going to be hitting very hard. That was a 20k hit, that was nice. And now we got some, here we go, there we go. Boom. Now we've got to drop Elder. Because Elder will do that. But I guess didn't bring the low grade back, so as long as he doesn't come back and that Days comes back, now Stealth will obviously slow me down. Alright. So that's how you do it. Or not do it, just hit auto. But that was, yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, G10, as I say, G10 Nest, I've got a high tenacity, virtually no speed. So that's the full clear, very quick, very easy one today. Yeah, so not much else to say, I'll leave you at that. Thanks for watching, if indeed you have watched.